Eli5 How does the Earth orbit rotation not create tsunamis? In short, the gravitational pull of the moon is too slow and predictable. Honestly, that's the biggest extraterrestrial influence on water movement on Earth. Everything is on a rhythm and all the breaky explodey water sploosy shit happened eons ago. We haven't built on low-tide banks, because we know they'll flood. Tsunamis are by design unexpected. They're caused by, generally, earthquakes. If I wanted to do a tsunami in a simulation, I'd make the moon suddenly 10x the size, or set off a giant nuke on a fault line. Once things are in motion they stay in motion. You don't feel movement, you feel one of your speed changes. X200b. Tsunamis tend to happen when energy is suddenly added to the oceans by underwater earthquakes. This changes the speed of the water and creates large, powerful waves. Normal, more gentle waves are generated by the gravity of the sun and moon and the wind and ocean currents driven by the sun heating parts of the air and water. When you talk about the Earth, most people go straight to the rocks and other stuff that make up this planet. They forget that water is part of Earth also. So the rocks, other stuff and water is all in motion together. It's when one of these elements change direction because of some other force acting on them that tsunamis is created. Tsunamis happen all the time on every beach on the Earth. They're tiny though, so we just call them waves. The rotation doesn't cause tsunamis because it is moving with the Earth. Think about it this way. If you are standing on a train traveling at speed and hop off the ground, you don't suddenly fly to the back of the train. You land in place because you are moving at the same speed as the train already. The same principle applies to the air and water on Earth. The rotation doesn't cause problems because it's already rotating at that speed. Earth's air and ocean currents are somewhat affected by the rotation of the Earth, causing things to circulate in particular directions at different distances north-south from the equator. But the ocean is generally spinning along with the rest of the Earth. Just like how you can sit still in an airplane and won't be flung around too much unless the plane suddenly crashed. Hurricanes and typhoons may be affected by the Earth's rotation due to the Coriolis effect, where the different angular momentums of different latitudes will affect the direction and rotation of the storm. But tsunamis are affected very little by the Coriolis effect because tsunamis are formed in deep water and are moving at a high speed. Because the Earth always spins the same way. It's like how you can carry a glass of water and have it not spill. But if you stop suddenly, then it spills. It's not the speed that makes liquids spill, it's the acceleration-deceleration. If the Earth somehow abruptly stopped moving, then there would be tsunamis. Since the Earth moves at a steady rate, no tsunamis. Since it spins towards the east, then the western edge of the ocean will have a higher sea level than the eastern edge. Think of a kiddie pool. If you pull it east rapidly, the water will back up along the western edge. Basically same with oceans. Everything on the surface of Earth is moving at the same speed as the Earth. You would only see disastrous effects created by the rotation if it were to suddenly stop rotating, because everything on the surface including the oceans would continue moving at that speed. Grab the end of the rope and spin your body around in a circle. At first the rope will lag behind and then it will match your rotation speed for the most part. Everything on the Earth moves with the Earth because we've always been spinning with it. Earth's orbit and rotation don't cause tsunamis because it's spinning at a nearly constant rate and orbiting at a nearly constant rate. Earthquakes cause tsunamis by being sudden jolts. It moves with the Earth. Like when you are walking on a train, you are moving at high speed even standing, but relative to a bystander, you are moving at the train's speed. Fill a water bottle to about half. Hold it by the cap in front of you. Start spinning. Notice how the water inside the bottle is perfectly still. Throw up. If you start driving with a bowl of water in your hand, the water would stay in the bowl. If you suddenly brake, the water would spill. It's kinda like that. Same reason you can comfortably be in a car or plane. At first you feel the acceleration, but once you're at a constant speed everything is moving together. It does, that's how you get them, as well as a lot of atmospheric and oceanic temperature changing to give it a kickstart. The Earth wasn't stationary when the ocean formed and then just started spinning, jerking everything along with it.